Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Top 300 Mythic we're playing Mono Red Control, not aggro. Because aggro is boring, it's all over, nobody wants to see it, nobody wants to play it. Please, stop playing Mono Red aggro Mythic. I don't want to see it anymore. No, we're playing Control. I really like this deck. This is one of the decks I previewed in the early access event and plays my favorite card, I think, from the new set, Virtue of Courage. Of course, for Embereth Blaze at 2 mana at instant speed, you can deal 2 damage to any target. Just great, fairly efficient removal early in the game. And then late game is, of course, the win con for 5 mana. You can play it out as the enchantment side. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that many cards from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. That means all your burn spells, like Play with Fire, Light of the Night, Lightning Strike, subsequent Embereth Blazes, and the Chandra +1 ability, the first one, all now essentially draw you cards instead of just burning face. So you can either use it to draw into more cards to answer the board state, or when you're ready to go for the kill, just draw an absurd number of cards off the top of your deck and just burn face. You can easily go from 15 to 0, maybe even 20 to 0, depending on how much mana you have, but it is really absurd what you can do off the power of this card. So that's the deck. We are running some Planeswalkers here. Chandra is very nice on 3, especially if you can plus and hold up and Play with Fire, or even a Baby Light of the Night to clear out the board. Koth is fantastic. Just continue to +2 to add mountains to the hand. It's a pretty beefy boy that sticks around a while. Obviously, -3 can kill big things, including Sheldreds. And then just one Chandra and just one Jaya. Jaya is not super synergistic, but I'm okay with it. Completing the Planeswalker package, and Chandra is incredibly powerful, but also quite expensive in a 24 land deck. So just one of those in there. We do have a little bit of ramp off the Celestis and Ironcrag, but for the most part, she's probably a win more card. That's the deck. Stick to the end where I answer all of your comments and enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw, looks okay. What are we doing in Azorius? You don't want to get the Virtue of Courage countered. I don't even know that you play it out at all, because that signals to them what's going on here. I'd rather them think we're just straight up mono red. I don't think you need to play this. I think you need to resolve it. We need them to tap out and then play Virtue of Courage. That's the game plan. Okay, no one's doing anything so far. They magically tap out this turn, then we get to tap out as well. Still have to worry about Farewell in general. There's the next one, that's nice. I think you still hold on here. Ideally, at least have enough mana. Wow, they just straight up tap out. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so we can actually kill this thing. That's pretty great. So that's 2 damage. And we'll zap you. Then we can resolve our own Virtue of Courage. So we'll get this down while we can. And that's all for this turn. But hopefully next turn we can start to go nuts. Okay. Destroy target non-land permanent. You got it. Double strike hits pretty hard. Warcrafting's not bad here. Again, you don't want to run out the courage until we're sure it won't get countered. So let's start here. Maybe hit land, maybe hit another Virtue. I mean, they choose to counter that to stop us from getting the value, but that's really fine. One more counter spell down for us, as far as I'm concerned. Decline. Resolve. Okay. Cool. Just sitting here for a minute. Aha, they do get to resolve a Deluge. Okay. So in theory, that means they get more counters for Virtue of Courage, which is too bad. There's the next one, though. You could go for it. We've seen one make disappear. Nah, they got the next one, right? But if you wait and let them untap further, it's not great either. We haven't hit any Planeswalkers. I think you still hold on here. Maybe we can do it next turn, so they can't just deluge. Not ideal, though. You gotta wonder how many Void Rends they play. This is a very expensive removal spell. Tap out again. Okay. 1 mana open. We'll go for Virtue of Courage again. Okay, I'm fine to zap this thing, I suppose, because we're going to tap out this turn anyway. We can always light up the Night to face. We're at 16. It's better to Warcraft this thing if we can. think I just want to take the damage. Here. This should be fine. And even this is not the worst play. And then we'll depend on Light Up the Night to draw into more cards. Alright, land's great. Plays 2 Spell Pierce at least. And that's it for this turn. Next turn will depend on Light Up the Night to kind of maybe draw 3. They get a Deluge. I still wonder how many Void Rends they have. I really can't imagine it's that many. 2 Wandering Emperors, that's got to be the max. They can't play Farewell. I don't think you can run that many 6-drops. That's fantastic for a lot of reasons. I think they have to counter this. So let's see it. Resolves. Massive. Alright, +1 to the face. Here we go. Take the action. Land is fine. We could Light Up the Night this turn as well. I don't need to slam the Virtue of Courage. Light Up the Night's kind of our win con out of nowhere. We've already hit land for turn. Maybe wait till next turn. We're not going to have that much mana to use with Light of the Night if we do it this turn. Okay, flash you in. It's an attacker, it's a 2-2, maybe a 3-3. Let's see if they can make it big enough to attack down Chandra. Okay, sack a Planeswalker, you got it. Interesting, don't need you right now. I don't mind Warcrafting. Let's try this. Hard counter, 4 mana open. You can try this as well. They can always casualty the Make Disappear. We still have Light Up the Night to completely refresh our hand. Play with fire to the face. Is it this turn? Okay. I think we're just gonna nab one of these guys. The draw power of the Virtue of Courage isn't necessary yet. At this point, I'm really counting on Light Up the Night to get us back in the game. It's gotta, like, draw 4, play a bunch of them. In terms of counters, we've seen a Make Disappear. Land is not what you want to see. Okay, I think X equals 3 is a very reasonable amount. How does that do with Make Disappear? We have 8 total? Yeah, that survives Make Disappear. Okay, 4 mana open. Alright, take the action. This is good, we need this. This has got to be big right here. Land, lamb, extra Light Up the Night. Okay. That's not really what you want to see here. I think you take this opportunity to take out the attacker then. We're not going to draw anything that much more useful here. We'll do 2 in case they have an Emperor. Doesn't play around Make Disappear, but they probably have more Emperors. So I'll deal 3 damage total. So the flash in the Emperor and plus still kills it. Alright. Yeah, if they want to counter this, that's fine with me too. There's the next Emperor. Down to 10. Top deck would be huge here. It's a playable. We'll go after the Emperor again, I think. Even though we're down to 10. See if they have the hard counter. If they do, it'd be pretty sad. They big Deluge, 2 mana, 3 mana open, so they can still hit the hard counter here. Make Disappear won't do it. Let's see if they get another Dissipate. Nope. Wow. I mean, they didn't counter this, but they could have Make Disappear still. Or you could Light Up the Night for a small one. They didn't counter this. Is that because they have Make Disappear? They gotta have Make Disappear, right? If we Light Up the Night instead... If we Chandra, we just win, probably. It's so risky. Okay, we'll see if you have Make Disappear. It's gonna be tough. They got it. Oh, the casualty it, I knew it, you asshole! Okay. Still, we're in the same position we were in last time, but now we're just sadder. Sadder and lonelier without Chandra. Oh. I mean, they could have just easily countered Light Up the Night. Down to 8. Play with Fire is fantastic here. Give me a little bit of draw power. We could even play this out for 5 here. We have a lot of mana to play with. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's see if they want to hard counter this. Nope. Resolves. All right. Draw 4. Let's go. We're in this game. Come on. Don't counter this. Don't dissipate this. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. I'll keep that. All right. We're going for the win here. I refuse to lose to the Golden Crow. Take the action. Land, play with Fire. Take the action. Land. Come on, dude. Come on. Be better than that. Let's try again. To the face. Sure. I don't know if we're going to play you this turn, though. Again, it runs right into Make to Spear. How many do they run? They might not run more than 2. I don't know if that's where you want to be. I mean, we're going to get 4 looks, so that's one of them. That's okay. As a default plan. We might do something else, though. I'm not really sold on Koth. I think Koth is my last option. Chandra's better. Survives Make to Spear. Let's go with that. They Deluge. Again, 3 mana open. 4 mana open. Alright, you have the counter now. Nope. We live to fight another day. This is fine. How many cards do we have left? 25. We could die to a Jace Mill as well. But I think we've kind of given up on that. We could hit another play with Fire to pick off the 1/1. Jaya. Can't play that. Alright, one more. Cliff Stomper. Alright, kind of wasted, but that's okay. You're coming out. It's an 11-4. That will hit hard next turn. There's the next Emperor. Yeah. Make a Samurai, kill our creature, swing, attack down Chandra. Wedding Announcement. What else you got in that hand? You gotta have a move for the Cliff Stomper. They go in face? Wow. I think I'm happy to block here. Is it worth it at all? I guess they're gonna sweep all the creatures or something? Like what? No, they just minus. They're not gonna sweep. They don't care about Chandra. They're gonna pick off Chandra regardless. Cliff Stomper hits for 11. That's a must-kill threat. We'll go no blocks here. Let's press for lethal. Down to 4. What else you got? Are they gonna let us untap with Chandra? They are. Wow. All right, we might just nab him here. Okay, these are effectively the same thing. This is a draw 2. They let it resolve. I think that was a mistake. You're gonna need a lot of counterspells this turn, buddy. We're coming for you. Lightning Strike. Yeah. Chandra Part 2. We're at 20 cards. I don't think they're gonna mail us at instant speed. We're coming for you. Yeah, you better start digging. Yep, I'll take that. We gotta be a little bit careful. 20 cards left. We're winning this turn, though. We're either winning or dying. There's nothing else. Yeah, I'll take it. We're taking all the cards. 14 cards left. We're going for the win. Don't need Mirrex. Play with Fire is easy and cheap. I'll take that. Still got 11 mana left. Don't need land. I don't think they can mill us at instant speed, unless they're playing some weird niche deck that we don't know about and we don't care about. I'll take the action again. Okay, we're running out of burn a little bit. Light Up the Night, obviously, just does it right now, so they have to counter this, actually. That still leaves 7 mana open. Seems okay. Let's force the matter. So this is, I think X equals 5. It's only +1 if it's a creature or planeswalker. So there's 5. Yep, we're moving it. We're still going. If you have a counter, it's gotta be now. Scoop. Let's fucking go. What a game, dude. Ah, the Make Disappear on the Chandra. So mad. Still managed to get there. That's pretty good. On the play with a beautiful looking hand here. Hesthione. Play with Fire, ready to go. It's mono red. Do nothing. I'm gonna save my removal spell. I think we're doing okay. Let's not jump to anything. Let's just hang out here a beat. I will zap you immediately. I think Virtue of Courage is the perfect use for this. Goodbye, friend. Chandra's possible to survive for sure. Up to 4. Yeah. They kind of have to go like Lightning Strike plus something else here. So let's happen for 1. See if this sticks around. To land. Godric. Only a 3/3 though. Does not kill Chandra. She is sticking around. Oh, you're going face. You're just going to ignore it. Greedy, greedy, greedy. In terms of mana, I think we'd start with the Warcraft first. See what there is to see. We don't really need land. We don't really need 2 drops either, though. I think you'd prefer to hit something interesting here, actually. It was not a red card. Okay. So that was kind of useless. We can Warcraft and hit land this turn, though. We could just Lightning Strike, whole play with fire. Now, let's do this now. Oof, nothing playable. That's too bad. We can put them both back in the deck, I think. Alright, well, that was kind of a sad and eerie. Land, whole play with fire. Eventually get Virtue of Courage going, maybe next turn. Devastator for X equals 3. Okay. Where are you going? It's still going face. I don't think you play with fire here. More mana lets us Virtue Courage this turn and still hold open play with fire. I like that. Alright, so WinCon is online. So now we need to survive 1 more turn and then we could be okay. That's a lot to ask. Obviously, if you -7 Chandra, that's its own shtick. Kumano brings Chandra down a peg, down to 5. Where else are you going? We're at 13 life. Another one, Chandra down to 4. Okay. Monstrous Rage. We cannot stop it. All right. Again, where are you going, though? You want face? All right, so we're down to 6. But we now have infinite firepower. Okay. We kind of need to kill this thing, though. Let's start with a free zap. We want to kill the Devastator. We want to kill whatever's coming next as well. Land is okay. We'll probably play that. They could have Monstrous Rage in hand still. I would like to try again. Let's go for 2. A little bit like Russian roulette. I feel like we're spinning lottery. That can kill the Devastator, which I'm okay with. For what, 3 mana? Yeah, that's okay with me. I'll take that. More land here. I suppose you'll take the Merrick's in case it matters. I can't imagine it will, though. And if you have Monstrous Rage, we could do X equals 4, which is a little scary. I'm going to assume they don't have it. That's too much. That's too much for me to handle. Hold on, let's do that. Control Z. I'm just going to do X equals 3. I don't think they have it. I would prefer to hold Lightning Strike if possible. Don't have Monstrous Rage part 2. You should have used it last turn. Shit. Lightning Strike face. Okay, all right. Down to 3. It's not my favorite thing to see. Okay, buddy. All right, let's see what you got. It's gonna be big. If it's a creature, it's probably gonna survive Lightning Strike. Just really sad. It's a land. Okay, we're in it. Good. Kill this thing. That's fine. Make sure it taps first. I don't know if it can target itself, but I'm not interested in that happening. All right, zap you. Now we're gonna go crazy. We might even be able to win this very turn. That's a card. Let's just take the... This is the same thing as taking the plus. The other plus. That is not helpful in our quest. Let's Lightning Strike face. Light Up the Night can do 6 damage. Jaya can what, make a blocker? Play with fire for face is still pretty cheap. That's a 10. Nah. Just gotta get you to 6 and have 4 mana open. I guess we're out of mana now. Virtue of Courage for 2? We still have land. I guess you could make 2 blockers for the Kumanos. That's one way to do it. Okay, so if that's the plan, maybe we're done this turn. Block both these things, try again next turn. It's a little bit risky. If they hit a 3-drop off the top, they do just win. But I don't think we're getting any better than that. Celestis. No, I think that's it. I think so. Cycle Sokenzen for 4 have 1 mana open. Nothing else we can do with that. Jaya only makes a blocker. That's kind of similar, honestly. Who's in the same spot? Okay. We're rolling the dice here. We're gonna Cycle Sokenzen and hope that's enough. They get a pair of 2/2s, and maybe they just find lethal here. We've done our very best. 2 attackers. Make some blockers. They didn't play another hasty creature. They allow us to declare blockers, so it's not Lightning Strike. Otherwise, they just do it. It looks like we actually survive? Wowza. Okay. Alright, I think, unless they secretly have Lightning Strike this entire time, I think we're about to win here. You can always light up the night for a lot. That's fantastic. Manual taps here. Give me 3 more. Then you light up the night for the rest. This is unnecessary, but we'll do it anyway. Red cannot gain life. And 7. Alright, that'll do mono red. A little bit of luck that game, but you gotta have it sometimes. Are they gonna Lightning Strike us in response? I'm gonna be so sad. Do you have Lightning Strike? That'd be so effed up. Oh my god, they're highlighting the card. Play with fire to the face. Okay, they're just showing us what's up. Nice. Nice. Excellent. On the draw, with a little bit of removal until Chandra. At sorcery speed, though. Okay. Well, we cannot kill it with Light of the Night. Unfortunately, it has 2 toughness. 1 to the face. Let's see if it's a Thalia. It's a Thalia. Thalia we can kill here, though, which is nice. So I'll do X equals 0. And zap you. Try again next turn. Thalia part 2. Okay. And a recruitment officer. Thalia putting in all kinds of work here. Looks like it has to be Light Up the Night yet again. 0's fine. And zap Thalia again. Vanguard pumping the squad. Down to 12. Might have to just be the Koth minus here. Divert their attention for a turn. Can't target anything with ward, so it's got to be like this. Let me your flame, man. I feel it. Pump squad, alright. Feels bad, here they come. Down to 9. Could Warcraft here. And try to hit a playable for 2 mana. Seems good. Seems good enough. Dome you. 2 damage gets us Virtue of Courage. Or we can take the Lightning Strike and pick off the Initiate. The Officer will let them draw, though. I don't think I want to let them draw. I think I'd rather take the extra damage, as sketchy as that is. Okay. Left over with a 2/3 Initiate, we're at 9. Pump squad again. This isn't over. It's getting close, though. But it's not over yet. Land is not what you want to see. Maybe a Chandra plus, try to hit a playable. Might come down to just that. Plus the mana would let you light up the night for 2? Which is interesting. Because if you whiff here, you do just lose. Okay. Fine, maybe we don't risk it. It's only the top card. Yeah, it's pretty low probability. All right.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
2. Zap you. 2. Yeah.
Better not ruin my dress, buddy.
Holding on, man. It's a land. What else you got? Attack you. Is that it? Do you just have land in hand? Nope, you have a Knight Errant. It's a 4/4. Don't think you can quite get there, can you? I think the only possible play is to use the Celestis. But even that, don't think, because you gained a life. We'd have to double spell to flip normally to hit Lightning Strike. Okay. We've double spelled. So now we need to leave the land to cycle, and we have to hit Lightning Strike here. Did I not do it? Oh, you need to do nothing to flip to Nightside. My bad, my bad. So we'd have to manually tap it, but they still win here. Then we'd be out of mana, and they would attack with both and swing for 7. So, meh. That's an L right there. I don't know why they need to... just having trouble typing. That's how it goes sometimes. On the draw? Yeah, sand looks good. It's mono red. It's Kumano to the face. Let's hope it's a Phoenix Chick next turn. Because Play with Fire ain't gonna kill it. It is. Wow. Alright. Well, we'll attempt to Play with Fire. Alright, let's see if they have Monstrous Rage or not. Nope, not this time. It's pretty freaking huge. Cliff Stomper's not bad. Could save Lightning Strike for the 3/3. They want to block. If they want to burn or Play with Fire to go through it, we still go 1 for 1. Can also play Chandra next turn plus and Play with Fire the Kumano, which could be good. Godric, alright. It's a 4/4. That does hurt. We do have Lightning Strike ready for that, though. They didn't show us Monstrous Rage before. I think I'm fine to just do this now. They want 2 permanents enter the battlefield. I'd rather just do this now. Okay, hang out. Squee. That's a good Play with Fire target. How about not? I'm happy to block. Yeah, Play with Fire. Let's see it. You do? That's okay. It's now 4 cards in graveyard, though, so I have to do a Squee eventually. It's probably just this. Try to hit land, I guess. Okay, we gotta run back Squee this coming turn. There she blows. Down to 12. Koth minus dies. Chandra plus isn't bad. Okay, X equals 1. Zap the Squee. Hopefully it stays down this time. Chandra with 4 loyalty. Can you survive a turn? Feldon. It's a 2/2. They go after it. Let's see if they can get 1 more damage somehow. No, they're rethinking it. Face with you. It's not going to be a great way to deal with Feldon. Now to Play with Fire. Alright, you're dead. This is not bad here for X equals 1. I think it's better than just playing out Koth into the Feldon. Hold on, cancel. Zap you with as little as we can. Lightning Strike. Okay. I can handle that. I guess they Lightning Strike now, play back Squee again. It's so bad. Yeah, now you have 4 cards in graveyard again. No, we'll squeeze one of them. Hold on. We're okay. Unless this top card is another Play with Fire. Alright, do nothing. Let's go. We're in this game. Here's a Koth Plus. Give me the land. Play the land. Hold Lightning Strike. It's not over yet. Sure, that's okay. They now have enough for Squee. We'll kill the Squee when it enters the battlefield, though. Yep, here it comes. Yep. Sappy before we move to combat. Try again. 7 is not a great place to be, though. They're going after Koth. That's a great sign. Unless they have another Play with Fire. They apparently do not. Okay, Chandra. See if we can hit a playable here. Lightning Strike. I think you're just clearing out attackers at this point. As lame as that is. Eventually we gotta go face, but we're not there yet. Light Up the Night can now deal 8 damage. What else you got? Nope, it's a land. Okay. $11 damage is not lethal. They scoop. You could have won, dude. We're at 7. Like, couple top decks and you win. That was probably a premature scoop. Hello, and welcome to the post-game hangout where we answer all your questions about Magic, life, and everything. I'm not going to read some of these because some are repetitive from other ones I've answered and I don't need to bore you too much, so we'll just go through the ones that I think are fun. I've been telling everyone to do this. I play an Esper build with Collector's Vault and Obscura Interceptor. Yeah, I could see Obscura Interceptor being quite fun to play with the new fairy spell, the bounce it, then you're just bouncing everything on turns 3 and 4. That seems pretty fun. Collector's Vault, I'm not sure why that combos with this. It's just like 2 mana to play an artifact, and then you pay 2 and tap it to sack and make a treasure token. Not sure why this particularly combos with this. This seems like something people are doing in kind of like ramp into Atraxa type stuff. I don't have an elegant answer to this. I've been programmed to think that decks need to have 4 copies as possible for consistency. One of's jar me, blah, blah. Yeah, my answer is not particularly elegant. I essentially put 4 of the things I was really excited to play in here. A large number of Leers, a large number of the Fairy Adventure that bounces something back to the hand, and then you can play it to have them discard. There is some rationale in the one-ofs for the adventures I play here. In general, when you're creating a toolbox deck where you can search for different answers, I think it is very valuable to play different spells because different things answer different situations, and if you have the ability to search instead of just having to rely on consistency, then that adds a lot of power to your deck. In this case, Leer is the toolbox engine because if you are milling things into your own graveyard, if you can have a variety of different tools in the graveyard you can play back with Leer, that is quite valuable. But in this particular instance, so that answers the 2-drops. I play a lot of different 2-drops for that reason. The 3-drops, though, I played a couple different legends, I think, and honestly, that was largely for fun. Glissa is extremely good. Maybe if I really wanted to be incredibly efficient, I would just play more Glissas, but I was excited to play Ren, and she obviously popped off in some of the games I played that day. So largely it was for fun, but from a toolbox perspective, if you have the ability to search, which you kind of do with Leer in the graveyard, then it is valuable to have different things in there. Would love to see some budget deck videos for those of us who are casual players who don't have 30 plus rares to craft. He's playing in high Mythic, budget will not cut it. Yeah, so here's the thing. If I go into Mythic and I play a budget deck, I'm gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna get destroyed over and over and over and over again, which is okay. I can accept that as my fate if that's actually what would engage you guys the most in terms of content, but I suspect it's not. I suspect watching me just get steamrolled by mono white and mono red every single game to play a budget deck is not going to particularly engage you guys. And I am kind of interested in general, like not to compare myself to Michael Jordan, but if you go to see a basketball game, you're not going to go to see the Pee Wee League because they're more close to what you can do. You want to go see the pros play. And so I think to an extent, this type of content is interesting because even though you don't have a million rares to craft, I do. So you get to watch someone who has the full collection go out and top Mythic and play against, you know, quote unquote, the best players out there. And that's probably a bit more engaging than watching me play in the Pee Wee League. if there was a lot of demand, I could go to the Pee Wee League. But bringing the Pee Wee League to the, the Major League does not seem like a recipe for success. Archon is awesome. Only thing better than Sheldred is a Sheldred with wings. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun. Okay, I think that's all for today. As always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.